Hey, what's up? It's Emerald Gamer with another Gamer Speak for Soulcalibur 6. As always, I'm really super good at trying to keep these not 60 hours long a piece, and this is like the third time I've done this, so I'm just going to try and keep it a little bit shorter this time. But yeah, so they revealed Siegfried. It's been like a whole day since then, and I'm still shaking from that fucking monumentous event. That I was really I had all these tragic visions of Siegfried, my main, not being in the game and having to play another character. That would be so shameful. But thankfully, we don't have that problem because that trailer started right up. Perhaps it was fate. A tale of souls. And then Siegfried, the concept art. Looks really young. Probably because of all the time stuff that they're doing in the story where it's like a prequel, but it's like a lot of characters from all of the generations of Soulcalibur, which is pretty cool, even though a lot of the games happen pretty close in amount of years wise to each other. But whatever, I guess they're just going with that for whatever reason. But anyway, we have Siegfried, and if you don't know who that is, it's basically just Big Sword Guy. That's literally his character. You're looking at him, and he was Nightmare, and everybody knows Nightmare, I feel like, anyway. I mean, probably. But that's for another time. I'm going to talk about the more deeper parts of Soulcalibur later. I just kind of want to get into the trailer here. They do his winning, or not his winning animation. They do his like intro for every fight. Usually they do like 2 or 3 intros at a time for every character. I don't know if that'll be a thing this time, but usually there's like 2, but whatever. So they show his winning. I keep saying winning animation. What the hell is wrong with me? They show his intro. And then it's pretty standard. They didn't change it whatsoever, I don't think. And then he's really rude. He's literally just like, just go away, like an old man he's like an old man trying to get you off his lawn. And then that's literally about it. And then he starts going into beating the shit out of somebody. And then he starts beating the shit out of Keelik, I believe. And then he does the skyrocket. He has like a skyrocket shot where he like swings you up in the air with his sword. And normally they added so much cinematic polish to his moves, it's ridiculous. Like normally they do a lot of those for Siegfried specifically. I don't know why, but it's just him that they seem to be doing that for the trailers, and I do not have a problem with that because the skyrocket shot has never had a cinematic like a cinematic angle, I don't think. Just looking at that from a super deep level. And then they even extend the combos with this like overarching swing, and he picks him up and fucking slams him on the ground. Like that shit was amazing. I don't think that's ever been like doable in any of the Soulcaliburs that he's really been in, because all of them have been so slow with attacking and stuff. Like Siegfried swings a lot faster in this game. You can kind of tell he's a little bit faster than Nightmare, and Nightmare kind of like plays like old Siegfried, which at this point I'm okay with, because that definitely, like, personality wise, like giving the two characters kind of different personalities, and on top of that they don't have to play the same anymore. Like they really never have since I believe 4 or 5. One of them is like where they completely changed the two characters completely. But now you can definitely tell that Siegfried is a completely different fighter than Nightmare. Sure, they have like similar attacks, but that's due to their lore, and like I said, I'm probably going to dive deeper into that later, because honestly, not a lot of people are really, like, nobody really knows a lot about Soulcalibur on a surface level, that people that play it anyway. So I feel like it'd be just fun to talk about. Anyway, moving on, they show his super form, which is pretty neat. They picked like the multicolored like flames, which I think some other character has that right now. I cannot remember who, but honestly, with his character design, looks amazing. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of things in this trailer just made me scream like a young child, and it felt like being young, like super young again, like 7 or 8 years old, and then watching the trailer for Soulcalibur 4 or something, or like the teaser trailer, or seeing that it was announced. Like, just the thought of Soulcalibur just makes me bounce off the fucking walls, people. Anyway, he does like some basic combos or whatever with that. It looks nice. Couldn't get any like high quality frame like screenshots of that for some reason. I don't know why, but it didn't really matter. It was kind of a basic thing, and you kind of really need to see the trailer to like see it all. So go watch the trailer, and then tell me what you think in the comments, by the way, because that I will literally talk about Soulcalibur all day. But anyway, and then this boy does the super, and he literally, what he does is he just like he says something, I forgot what he says, but he slams his sword on the ground and then swings around in like a circle, and then like whirls up this giant, like basically like a little tiny, like it's a little circle of flames around him, and it just like gets bigger and bigger, and then it all like absorbs into his sword or something, and then he swings out, and this energy just hits this boy like a fucking bomb, and just like boom, like it just bounces him back like immensely. Like honestly, I really wish you could ring out with that move. It didn't look like he did, because he just kind of, either they don't have ring outs implemented yet or something, or it's just like it just doesn't apply, because you can definitely in the trailer you can see him hit the invisible wall, but like it doesn't proc and it doesn't make him fall off. So I guess the game was just like, nah, it was a cinematic, but he's still over here repositioned at the wall. You can tell he like hit the invisible wall and like kind of moved over a bit, which was kind of disappointing a little bit, but honestly I could see why that's broken as hell, because that's an instant kill right there. Siegfried banned from tournaments, that's what they would say. That's literally what they would say. But anyway, I'm going to cut it there. This is probably the shortest I'm going to even possibly make this video. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Especially, I'd like to thank everyone who's new to the channel for watching. I noticed that we got a recent boost in viewership lately, and I don't really know why that was, but I thank you guys for kind of stopping by and watching all of our fighting game content, I guess. So yeah, but if you're new here, feel free to subscribe and then hit that bell. Will that bell be here for any much longer? YouTube says I don't know, but for now it helps. And then also, yeah, just tell us what you thought. Tell me your thoughts, like on what you want to know. And also, if you're interested, our Twitter and our Twitch are always gonna be in the I almost said comments. What the hell am I saying? In the description below, people. And yeah, I think that's all I got for you. I've been Emerald Gamer, and this has been a Gamer Speak. I will see you guys on the next video.